Everyone and their nan can make videos these days. So who should you choose to work with on your next video project? Will a specialist video company completely blow your budget on things you didn't ask for? Does your web designer really know how to use a video camera? And just because your daughter spends all day on TikTok, do you really want to be dancing for likes? In this video, I'm going to break down the 3 things you need to consider when choosing who to hire to make your business's next video. Video production is no longer a specialist skill. Now, way back in the 80s, when you needed to take out a mortgage to buy a camera, it was a skill only a select few people had. But these days, anyone can shoot and edit a video on their phone in seconds. Now, this is great news for businesses, as video is now so much more accessible and affordable. But the problem is, when you're looking to level up your video marketing and work with a professional rather than going the DIY route, who do you go to? Do you choose a professional video production company that has a track record in making decent content, or go for a generalist agency like a web or design company that has lots of strings to their bow? Now, we've provided video production services to design agencies, events companies, and web agencies under white labeling agreements in the past. We've done that since we started way back in 2009. So I know there are benefits to both approaches. Take Amazon, for example. They are generalists. They do it all, and sometimes it's just easier to get everything from one place. Especially if you have an existing relationship with them, you're pretty sure you can rely on them to deliver. Whereas specialist video companies can be seen a bit like a niche bookshop. If you want something specific, you know they'll come through for you. It might cost a bit more, but it's a more personalized and dedicated service. So whichever option you go for, consider these 3 things first. First, you want to make sure that the company you're talking to understands your goals. In your initial discussion with them, they should be asking you certain types of questions to understand your business objectives. What do you want to achieve with the video you're talking to them about? What action do you want your audience to take after watching it? The answers that you give to these questions should inform everything that comes after it. So the concept of the video, the cost, the creative approach, absolutely everything. If the company you're talking to isn't asking you these kinds of questions and they're just trying to sell you a specific type of video like an animated explainer or a YouTube channel makeover, this is a sign that they might have limited skill sets and what you need is beyond what they're capable of, or they just don't care what you want and want to sell you the one thing that they can do. But of course, there is a chance that they will have ideas that you haven't thought of, and that's a good thing, so don't disregard them. But you need to make sure that these ideas are focused on delivering on the end goal that you set out at the start. Next is to make sure that the company you're talking to have all the necessary technical skills to do the job. Whilst there's more to being a video editor, scriptwriter, or camera operator than just having the right equipment, it's also a clear sign of whether a company is technically competent to carry out the work. What you want to do is ask them general questions about the cameras and equipment they use. If their replies are confident and in plain English, that is a very good sign. If they start to reel off technical specification lists about cameras and lenses, and it sounds like they're talking in a foreign language, don't be afraid to call it out. Call out the jargon and ask them how this setup that they have benefits you and your video specifically. Because some companies do like to use a sledgehammer to crack a nut, and they will just get the most expensive high-end kit they can just so they can use it. So don't be afraid to ask them what's in it for you. It's also good to find out if the company you're talking to has an understanding of the video process itself, or whether they just outsource it all to someone else and haven't a clue how it works. To figure this out, have a look at their portfolio of the videos that they've done on their website and ask them specific questions about them. Nothing too technical, just some general questions about how long it took them to edit it, what was involved in scripting, things like that. Their answers should quickly show you if you're talking to someone who understands the video process or they just want to sell you something. We have clients who commission us for projects on the basis of existing work all the time, and we're always happy to talk about how we brought those projects to life. So if you found a company that you like the look of, feel free to grill them on their existing work. You should soon find out who knows what they're doing and who's just blagging it. Have you got any horror stories from making videos or having them commissioned for your business? Let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to read and respond to them. So you're clear on the goals for your video projects, you know the company understand them, and they have the technical skills to actually do the job. The final step is to get comparable quotes. You want to contact at least 3 companies for video production proposals and compare them. Now, this is good advice in any situation, but especially if you're new to video and this is the first time you've commissioned a project. Some companies might have a quick quote button on their website like we do, but a simple email with a concise and clear brief is all you really need. It's very easy to be taken in by a charming salesperson or a company owner who's never set foot in an edit suite or been on a video set, but they have the gift of the gab. They might throw lots of deadlines and offers at you to force you to make a decision quickly, but try not to be pressured to make a decision so fast. Get at least 3 comparable quotes from other providers, look at them in depth and see what the differences are. Are there any huge differences in cost and scope? Does it explain the video production process and how they'll actually carry out the project for you? Or is it just a list of numbers in an email with an invoice attached? A good company should give you a full breakdown of the project, how it will come to life, and they should have some pretty good reviews on Google and Trustpilot as well, so make sure you check those out. Ultimately, the most important thing here is that you go for a company that you trust. Whether that's a company you've had a long relationship with or a new company that just resonates with you. We have a quick quote form on our website to make it easy for people to get quotes for their projects, and we usually respond within a few hours. So if you want a comparable quote for your next video, then click the link in the description and you can get one. Thanks for watching. I upload new videos every week to help businesses make better videos and make better decisions when it comes to commissioning videos. So if you want more of that, then click the link here to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.